have adaptive lighting on my monitor, so when like anytime it just randomly goes dark, it just like completely almost goes black and then flashbangs me. All right, we ready?
I'm ready. I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
No, we are ready. I have my headset on.
Oh man.
This is
Wait,
not
it's-
the voice you were using last.
Yeah. I forgot it's Monica.
Don't worry about it. I
That's
just
me.
walked in too.
Oh shit! I read Master Moon as Monica. All right. Don't worry, I just walked in too. You must have.
You must have had a lot of determination.
Take your time.
you ever turned into a grown
Bro, I haven't
man
read.
for
I
a
haven't
moment?
read Ticks. I haven't Ticks. Am I?
That's
do I
a fuck. Yo,
do I have fucking. What is going
Maze.
on,
dude, we're not even 2 minutes in.
bro? Name the
Take
last
a
time I
deep
read,
breath,
bro.
man.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, that may be not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't all for you.
Okay, now it's my part. Yeah, this is where it goes. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Eh? But weren't you complaining about that yesterday, Nasuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Mon-Ika.
Eh?
I don't get what the fuck's going on either.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Hmm? That was-
Never mind.
That was a fucking... I didn't know there was gonna be a fourth wall break in this game.
Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Just... Fine. Just choked on my own spit.
Here we go.
Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of a room, looking down
Where?
at nothing.
Where? I don't
I
see
walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? It just feels like you're a little bit off. Sorry for assuming things. Do you need a cigarette or something?
I was just about to say I haven't had a cigarette in 28 hours.
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
The fuck just fell?
Anything up with her?
That was one of God's angels. Hey, you. Oh, this is me talking to myself. I look up to see Natsuki next to
I
me.
do that a lot.
Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? Wait, this is a reversal of what just happened. There isn't that much time, so... Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay, what was the point?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, okay. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hand, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles.
Why are his
Hey.
pages crusty?
Don't worry about that. I'm not that careless. I handle
I use a
I handle
rag.
manga all the time, you know. I'm a man. I use my hand. I
Can't
just
let it
wanted
go
to make
waste.
sure. Yeah, you gotta scoop it up. Finger
Yeah,
scoop.
finger scoop.
The top shelf is Mason. You want to take over narrating
Yeah, I can.
for just a little bit?
Shelf is far above Nasuki's head. She's mad at. Okay, she makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. I can get them myself. That's
Nasuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it.
now I'm being Mason, almost reading every time a line comes in. You think I'm too short or something?
Yes.
I mean, yes, it's clear because you can't reach the top shelf. Just watch me.
Nasuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design.
Ah, ah! Careful.
She's pulling a crock out.
Ah! Standing on the stool, Nasuki's fingertips reach the top shelf.
Holy shit, how tall is this shelf, dude?
It's above her head, and then when she's on the stool, it's still below her head.
No, okay, let's assume that she's like 4'11",
Or above.
standing on like a regular collapsible stool that goes up like
Okay,
3
Google.
feet.
How tall is Nasuki in Doki-Doki Literature Club?
The sound of a beating heart. According to Wikipedia, Doki-Doki or Doki-Doki is a term for the sound of a beating heart in Japanese sound symbolism. To find out more, look for the link in your Google
foreshadowing.
You
We
didn't know
told
that?
you that.
You
We
didn't.
literally told you that at the beginning before we even started this.
I can't remember what I did like 2 days ago.
It's that tinfoil.
I figured that when I ran after him and I had that guy point a gun at me and I told him I was going after that dog. And he's like, oh, okay, my bad. Motherfucker came out in just boxers. No
He was
shirt, no
posted
shoes,
up.
no socks, no pants, just boxers.
Are you next to my house?
Dude sits in his living room like with like a fucking massive camera like setup, like watching all these cameras around his house just with a
Fucking
shotgun
70
Yeah, the
waiting.
hello
TV.
neighbor doesn't watch TV, just watches what's going on outside.
He's like waiting. He's posted up waiting for that motherfucker to walk on his property.
Somebody walks on the
Fucking
grass
blow
when they're
his
walking down the
fucking
street.
head off immediately. No questions asked.
All right, well, I'm
Huh?
good to go.
You need to go?
Yeah.
No, Ian said something. What'd you say, Ian?
Said I'm good to go now.
Oh, I was like, okay. I thought you said I need to go. I thought you were about to leave. I was like, all right.
The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Nasuki is being stubborn as usual. Nasuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See? Yeah.
Nasuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it.
That's not fucking OSHA.
It's not safe for work.
You know how many times I've done this in real life?
Yo,
Slipped on the fucking chair and barely caught myself and had a heart attack? Plenty of
Damn,
times.
that's
I'm on my
happened
4th
to you a
pacemaker.
lot.
we're spaced, man. Yo, can you imagine being the fucking doctor having to put this motherfucker's pacemakers in 4 times?
They got a new code for you.
His heart has fucking burn marks on it.
We got a 621. Fell off a fucking desk chair.
One of my worst fucking fears is like having a fucking like somebody having to get like a pacemaker, like I don't want a battery to control my fucking heart, bro.
Yeah, you're fucking.
It
Your
randomly just
kryptonite-
zaps you, so you just fucking wake up at night.
Your fucking kryptonite is magnets.
Kryptonite is magnets.
Hell no.
Literally, my grandpa was telling me like, I had a cool flashlight that had a magnet on it. He's like, "Don't get that too close to me. If it touches my."
Oh my god.
He said, "I'll die if that thing touches my
Your
heart."
teammate was sent to the gulag.
Friendly fire will not be tolerated.
Oh my fucking god. This is not a face of confidence right here.
That literally looks like she just saw somebody get murdered.
Yeah, that is not a face of confidence. Also, this box ain't even that big, but okay. Aha! There we go. See, I can easily do it now.
Nasuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below.
What?
The chair swiveled. Nasuki catches herself on the shelf.
Back to the sensual ASMR reading, I like it. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Ugh, heavy. Hey, Master Moon. Why am I doing this voice now? I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and
You
take
can
this
bend
one.
down, all right. What?
But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up! Alright. Let me just stand up. Why were you sitting down? What?
He's getting that angle, you know what I'm
He's
saying?
getting that angle.
I slowly release my grip from the chair. Is this motherfucker sitting down and holding the chair? Like on
Yo.
the ground itself, like not in a chair?
Yo,
What do you mean? Stan?
what do you mean stand up?
The chair suddenly swivels beneath Nasuki's feet.
Feet!
Oh, oh!
Natsuki! Kia! What type of fucking sound? I got you.
Crash.
He didn't have her.
Nasuki's dead. Major skull fractures all around the skull. Broken shoulder bone.
What are you thinking? You sicko!
Everything okay over there? I heard the louder noise.
Monica suddenly peers in.
Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez.
Sorry.
This looks like the
That
face
is
you would
not
make.
sorry.
This is the face you would
I
make if
think
it
this
was
is
actually a
foreshadowing.
setup.
I'm gonna call it right now. This is foreshadowing.
This was a setup. This is the face of you've been set up and fell for it.
I don't think it's Monica.
Who do you think it is? Just save again. I never know.
Yuri.
I'm going it's Monica.
You know, I kind of agree with Ian. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't.
Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica.
I didn't do anything, I swear.
I know, don't worry.
Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. You
Do
know
it
what
again
got
because I
that
didn't
from?
hear it.
In my bathroom, my nana has this sign on the wall that says, "I laughed so hard, tears went down my leg."
I saw that the last time I was at your house, and I was like, I know what it's
But you're
implying, but
aggressively
it
shitting
doesn't
yourself?
sound. No. That was the time before. I didn't even give a shit about that sign. I would have used it as toilet paper if there was nothing left in there.
He was given too much shit to give a shit.
Yeah, for real. He couldn't give a shit because he was losing all of it.
I'm empty.
Man, I lost all my shit. I can't give a shit now.
If we were 40-year-old
Spain?
dads, we'd be calling them Mexicans if they were from Spain.
My fucking mom and my dad.
My dad, my mom.
My
Me,
grand.
me trying to explain to my mom for an hour and a half that not all Spanish people are brown.
Yo,
Explain to my dad that other Asian people like speak their different languages instead of just Chinese.
He was like, no.
No.
So
You're telling me they speak different languages in each Asian country? I'm like, Dad, what do you think they speak in Korea? Like, you really think they fucking speak
Chinese!
Yep.
It's all Chinese. It's what it sounds like.
I remember when that Spanish foreign exchange student, some kid was like,
Are you Mexican?
yes. And she was like, no, I'm from Spain. And he was like, but you speak Spanish. And I remember the look of defeat on her face.
That's when she knew she fucked up and for going to West Virginia.
Like,
Fucking
Adele, that's what his name
America.
was.
The one place you go to when you go to America, West Virginia.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
the
good
most
spot to
fucking
go.
diverse place in America.
like, but you speak Spanish. Yeah, I'm from Spain. Like, and he's just confused. I'm just having a really bad day today.
Nasuki sobs again.
I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Nasuki shakes her head.
Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and
Fuck.
Kill myself.
Nasuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do.
All right. Well, I'll help clean this up.
I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls.
We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here.
Nasuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me.
Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Nasuki. I didn't expect it at all.
Well, I'm just trying to treat you like a friend, you know?
Nasuki lowers her head and still stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. I was going to say least thing I could do, but I forgot this is translated. So it's, there's a few missing words. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a bit, Nasuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Nasuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool, quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf.
All right. That should do it. Smacks hands
All
together.
right, get her done. Slips. I hop off the stool.
Dude, are you fucking
What?
fist fighting a water bottle right now, dude?
Yeah.
I was fucking around with it underneath my desk. I didn't know you guys could hear it. My
Just
bad.
chewing on it.
Speaking of people thinking Mason is the wrong ethnicity, I remember when some kid in like 3rd grade, I can't remember, I think his name was that one Michael kid.
Michael Brown.
Yeah. Who was.
Ground. What? He get fucking murdered, bro.
No, not that Michael Brown.
Oh,
But it was when the fucking what's his name, Ginger David, like talking
Daniel?
about yeah, it was talking about Hanukkah, and like that kid looked over at you and was like, "Are you Jewish? Cause you have fucking curly hair."
In 6th grade, Ryan asked me if I was Korean.
That's
The
everyone thinks Mason is every race but white.
Yeah, you should have saw
Fucking
what was
negative.
happening at Harvard, dude. Harvard was a fucking nightmare.
When I went to placement my first night there, I remember laying in my bed and being like, "What the fuck is that smell? Why does it smell like piss in here?" And then like 2 months later, it was
Ants over
revealed to
shit.
me that there was a kid in our group formerly that pissed in the very corner my bed was in. Because there wasn't a bed there, they had their room arranged differently. So he just like pissed in that corner, and I was like, "Thanks for nobody fucking telling me that when I got here."
You gotta learn.
Alert.
It had like seeped into the drywall and like the fucking little
Oh.
shit, and like they had to come in and like fucking tear that out and replace it so that I didn't have to smell piss every night.
They pulled out that box cutter and was like, just the square of piss.
That's what they did.
Bro.
Y'all should have dug your
Ryan.
way out. Shawshank Redemption.
I wouldn't have needed to do that because the doors all opened outward without a key, so you could just walk out. And there was no
Yeah.
fence or anything. Like you could just leave. I mean, the staff would probably tackle you, but like if you could run fast, you could definitely fuck off.
You got it, jukes. I mean, you good.
I did watch a kid once break the ankles of like 6 staff.
Going back to that drywall cutout, that's the forbidden sponge cake.
Yeah. Just cough out a lung. I hopped off the stool.
Okay.
Nasuki averts her graze.
Graze.
Gaze.
This
sorry,
bitch a
graze.
cow. She's grazing.
Meow.
Thanks.
Moo.
Ahaha. It's nothing.
Nasuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands.
Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you do it I'd make you anyway.
Alex
You're-
is about to cut like 30 minutes of footage out.
You're not
Yeah.
taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist.
We sit in the same spot as last time, and I hope. Sorry. We sit in the same spot last time, and I open the second volume. There's pictures of me sleeping.
Oh, sorry, this is the wrong book. This is the wrong book. This is the wrong book.
Wrong book, wrong book, wrong book! Nasuki mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing the things out to me. It's like, are we not going to look past this bitch had Captain Crunch underwear on?
They were on sale.
They were on sale. What, fucking bulk?
Yes.
It's a 40 for 5.
It's
A big old pack.
a
Damn.
40 for 5.
She's surprisingly sharp at making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. That was really hard for my brain to comprehend. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Nasuki has a good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again.
Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. I'm starting to get tired.
Let me read this last lines before these last couple lines before we start the poems.
No, I didn't say I was gonna go to bed. I was saying I'm probably gonna start getting fucking loopy.
I like to hear. That's just the roofies kicking in. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Major bag alert. Let's go.
Or do y'all want to play something else?
I mean, I'm trying to play with you. You know what I'm saying?
Son,